Evolution Powertools were kind enough to send me this table saw to review. The table saw is a Rage 5S. It comes with a 10-inch blade, has a maximum cut of 80mm with the blade at 90 degrees and 58mm with the blade at 45 degrees. Ripping capacities of 305mm to the left of the blade and 650mm to the right of the blade. That's quite a big capacity for a portable table saw. The table saw comes with a rip fence that's got a very positive locking action and it is rock solid. It's got a graduated scale there with adjustable markers so that you can set the distance from the blade. This locking action is really very good. Just slide the thing along, press it down and that clamps it solid. An adjustable mitre fence which goes from 0 to 60 degrees on both sides, and it's also got a little hold down clamp which is quite useful. This is adjustable, it will slide either side so you can move it closer or further away from the blade, and obviously that's got a graduated scale around the back there. The side pulls out, tighten the nuts up, and that's it locked in position. And that gives you an extra 5 inches of table on the left hand side. On the right hand side there's a lever there that you pull out, just pulls out, and then just press the clamp down underneath and that's it locked in place. So that's very impressive. It's a massive surface area to be working with on a small table saw. To use a sliding carriage you've got to screw this down into that hole. There's a pin there that you can pull down, and if you pull it down and rotate it 90 degrees it pulls the pin out of the sliding carriage. The sliding carriage is then available for cutting wood. Now that is a brilliant feature, it really is. As you would expect, you use the hand wheel to raise and lower the blade. If you want to tilt the blade you pull this lever out, which is a locking lever, and then you've got two options. You can push the blade or you can push in the wheel and then you can tilt the blade and clamp it when you've got it in the right position. And then you've got a scale from 0 to 45 degrees and a little marker there so you can set the angle accurately. The push stick slots in there and that's very firmly fixed so that you're not going to lose that if you're carrying that around from site to site. Coming round to the back you can see that we've got the dust extraction hose coming off the blade guard at the top. It joins into this pipe here and then your shop vac goes in there, and then we've got a convenient little cord wrap which also helps when transporting the saw. The on-off button on the saw is a very important safety feature. Now you'll notice that that lid will not stay up, it always flips down. But you can start the saw, but once you let go of the start button, that lid flips down, so that means if there's ever an emergency or you need to stop the saw quickly, all you've got to do is whack that button and it will stop the machine. Right, so the first thing I'm going to cut is a 3x3 fence post. I've extended the table and that little bit of extra support is really useful. That's a lovely square cut. With nails, and I apologise, I've only got tacks, I don't have any nails, but it'll still demonstrate what this saw can do. Straight through them like butter, and I guarantee you it would do the same with much thicker nails as well. Aluminium. Mild steel box section. That's cool to the touch, so you could work with that straight away. And the last unusual thing I'm going to cut with this is some uni strut for any electricians out there. Now, you can cut this at 45 degrees if you want to make corners, but I'm not going to set it up for that. I'm just going to go for a straight cut just to demonstrate it cutting the uni strut. It doesn't get any better than that, and again that's cold to the touch. And then last but by no means least, a rip cut. So that's it, my review of the Evolution Rage 5S table saw. Now I think this is a very competent piece of equipment. It is a really useful piece of kit. I love the fact that you can extend the tables to the side. Sliding carriage, absolutely brilliant. The fence is very secure. I think the stop switch is a really good safety feature. Love the fact that you can store the spanners on the side for changing the blade and the way that the insert comes out. And I also love the fact that you've got the push stick fixed on the machine at the left hand side. It is a very nice machine. It is capable of accurate work, perfect for tradesmen to take on a work site, perfect for someone like me that's renovating the house because you can actually bool it into the bedroom. It is very portable. A table saw is a really valuable addition to anybody's workshop. It was one of the most important pieces of kit I bought years ago, and I certainly would not be without one now. And if you're thinking of buying one, I don't think you'll go wrong with this one.